So you are invisible right now, and you don't even know that. And I'll prove to you within next 10 to 20 minutes that you are invisible. And I'm really serious when I say this. Like, you might be thinking like I'm kidding or something like that, but I'm serious regarding this. So whenever you go in public, and if you are someone who has social anxiety or who are an introverted person, then whenever you move in public or whenever you go in public gatherings like wedding or any function, and any minor step which you want to do, like whether it's, let's suppose you want to dance on the stage at the wedding function, and you think like people are watching and everyone is watching, and whenever you would go on the dance floor and everyone would be judging you like what you are doing, how you are doing, you are not dancing good. And what I meant to say from this is that whenever you go in public and you have a very false narrative in your mind that you are the main character of their life, and whatever you do people are watching you, and they would hold you accountable for everything you do in life. And that's so false, like I can't prove. Like, I have a saying that if you are existing right now, then 95%, this is also a very rough estimate, which is a very high estimate, I am assuming, like 95% of the people on this planet right now, you don't even exist for them. Just think like this, nothing else. Just think, sit down with this thought and just think for a while. 95% population on this planet, for them, you don't even exist. You would live your whole life and die. And I am 100% sure, even if you are celebrity, at least if you are not in top 1% or 10%, that's a different thing. But still, for average people like us, 95% of the population on this planet from other countries, they don't even know that you exist right now, and you would die living your whole life just thinking about other people. Whenever you move outside from your room or in public, you think the people around you judge you, and they are someone who are intrigued and so much like interested in your life, what's going on, and you think you are the main character in their life, and you are like they are watching you only and your life. And that's so false. Like, when I say you are invisible, that means that most of the people in a day, when you go in public, they just see you for the first time at that moment, and 90% of the people would see you the last time in their life. Like, when you go and you are traveling, for example, you are traveling through metro, then 90% of people you see in that metro would be seeing you for the first time and the last time in their entire life. So even if you do something crazy there, I believe personally, whenever you do something and people start watching, like for example, you are going in a public transportation and you want to do something, record in public, for example, and you think like people are watching, so what? Like, you don't realize that those people who are watching, for them, before that exact scene, you never existed. And at during that moment when you are recording, they might be watching you. They might just see at that time, and once they get off the transport, they will forget. For them, you will again disappear from their life, and they would never think like, yes, they would never think for the or keep you in their entire life and keep working, like think like that, like there was a person 10 years ago who was recording in a bus in which I was also traveling. And people don't realize it enough. Like, I feel that 90% of people are most get comfortable in their skin, and they don't realize like what's happening. Like, it is a miracle to be alive. And most of the people, like, this process is going on. Every day millions of people enter this world, and they like they get a birth, and they are entering in this world, and millions of people are exiting this world, and we are somewhere in between living our life. And we get so comfortable in our skins, like we forget that we have a limited time and life is moving fast. Even if you from today start doing the things which you want to do really in life, still you would hardly achieve 70% of the thing, and you still would not achieve 100% of things which you want really in life. And people forget this, that everyone cares about their life the most than others, and they only care about someone else's life when, like, if you go in public and you interact with someone, the person with whom the stranger you are interacting with, he or she would only care if you are affecting him physically or mentally in some way to him. Like for example, if you physically hurt someone, then he would react. If you would verbally like speak or shout, yell, then they would react. Like if someone is changing, something is changing in their life and something is affecting them, only then they would keep and react to those situations. So you doing something might be new for them and they see you and maybe judge you, but who cares? Like, live your life the way you want and do the things which you want to do in your life, or else the biggest thing, like I feel the biggest thing is not failing. Failure is the best thing which teaches us something valuable. But the biggest thing is, like, if you are someone watching this video right now, I would just tell you one thing: please consider this in your life very seriously. Like, please be don't live in a regret of not doing the things which you wanted to do. Like, that is the saddest, and like I can't explain in words how much, like, I have a theory for that too. Like, just listen for a minute. For example, you went in a wedding and you wanted to dance at the dance floor, and you are so conscious and so shy, introverted, whatever you want to say, that you didn't do. 10 years later, no one cares whether you danced or not. Only you would care. Like, there are some situations, like in your school time or maybe in college, there are few points, stage in your life where you wanted to do something but you never took action because you didn't have enough courage to do so. You were very shy, very anxious, or you don't know what would happen. And that's like the people who don't take action, these are like the people who are similar to, I consider them like dead. What's the difference between a person who is dead and person who is alive? The person who is alive, he is experiencing life, and if you are not experiencing life and you are stable and stagnant at your one point, you are doing nothing, then what's the point of you considering yourself alive? Because the person who is dead, he is also doing nothing, and the person you are alive and you are doing nothing, then that's the worst state to be in. So for personally, I would say, like, if you want to do something, just do it. Even if you fail or you get successful, nothing matters. The life, I feel that the main purpose of the life is getting as many experiences as you can with the best intent and with honesty. So that's what I feel. And the main purpose of recording this video was just to show you, like, just go and try it once yourself. Like, I've realized lately that everything you do and every new thing you do, you become comfortable in that. And once you start doing new things by your own, that would become normal for you. For example, once I was preparing for an entrance, then at that time, only thing I wanted was to crack that entrance. And for that, at that time, entrance was a very big thing for me. And once I cracked that entrance, then it becomes normal. Like, I was born for it. And that's like human psychology. Like, you become normal and adaptive to every situation you put yourself. So try to put yourself in uncomfortable situation, that, and that would become your new normal. So go in public, do whatever you want to do. You should be happy with whatever you are doing, and learn to take criticism and try to improve yourself. And that is what I'm trying to do today here. And this is day 2 of me of day two of the 60 days challenge, which I am continuing right now. So I am also working on my communication right now. So sorry for if you might have struggled to understand me. So that's it for today, and bye.